So here we are going to write the truth values. So now here the truth table of a conditional in the conditional statement we are going to find out the converse, inverse and as well as the contrapositive. So for a conditional statement, so we are going to find out the converse, inverse and as well as the contrapositive. So here we have to find out the three, that is converse, inverse and contrapositive of the given conditional statement, whereas the given conditional statement is of P implies Q. Then now, so here we are going to assume two statements, one as P, the other as Q. Then later we are going to find out the negation of this P. So here negation P and the negation of this Q as negation Q as the third column. Then later we are going to find out, we are going to write the conditional here, the conditional statement. The conditional statement is of P implies Q. Then now here we are going to find out the inverse. So first of all let us find out the converse of the given conditional statement, then later let us find out the inverse of the given conditional statement, then later the contrapositive. So here, since we are going to find out the converse, inverse and contrapositive of this P implies Q, then now first of all we have to assume the two statements. Say I have assumed the two statements as P and Q, but here when a given statement, when we assume one statement, there are of two possibilities. The statement may be false or the true. There are of two possibilities, one may be of true, the other may be of false. But here we have assumed two statements, so there will be of four possibilities. So here the four possibilities are of both may be of, both the statements P and Q may be of true and both the statements may be of false. And if one is true, if P is of true, or the truth value of P, statement P is of true and the truth value of the statement that is Q may be of false. If the truth value of the first statement P is of false, then the truth value of the statement that is Q may be true. So here in this manner there are of four possibilities, both may be true and both may be false. If one is true, the other will be false. If first one is false, the other will be true. Then now here let us write the negation of this P statement. So here negation indicates the not P. So here if P statement P is of true, then the negation of P will be of the not true, that means it will be of false. So here P, the truth value is of true, then the negation will be of, if it is of true, if P is true, then the negation will be of not true, that is of false. Then here it is of false. If P is false, then the negation will be of true. Then the statement P is of false, then the negation will be of true. Then now let us write the negation of this Q, statement Q. So here the truth values of the negation Q are of, one is of true, so the negation will be of false. The second truth value is of false, then its negation will be of true. Then the third statement, so here Q is of true, the truth value of the Q is of true, then the negation will be of false. Then last one, so here the truth value of the Q is of false, then the negation will be of true. So here for true we got it as false, for TF we got FT and FT. Then now we have to find out the P implies Q. So here for P implies Q the condition is of, so here TF implies F, that is a true statement does not imply the false statement. So here we will be getting it as false. If the first condition, the first statement P is of true and the second statement Q is of false, then we will get the P implies Q as false. So we have to see T and F as F. So here we have to see under P and Q only. So here under P and Q, so we have to search first one as P as true and the Q as false, T and F. So under P and Q, so here T and T, T and F. So here T and F is of F. So TF is of F and the remaining all will be of true. So here true, true and true. Then now let us find out the inverse. The inverse of let us find out the converse. So here converse of the P implies Q, but here let us write first of all what is the converse. So converse of P implies Q is nothing but reverse, that is Q implies P. Then now here, then the inverse of the conditional statement, that is P implies Q, is off. So inverse is off. We have to attach negations for both P and as well as Q. So here negation of P implies negation of Q. Then now we have to write the contrapositive. So contrapositive mean we have to first of all we have to write the negations for the converse, or in other words first of all we have to alter. So P implies Q as Q implies P. So here then later we have to attach the negations for both, that is negation of Q implies negation of P. Then now let us find out here the converse of the conditional, the truth values of the converse of the conditional. So here Q implies P. So here Q implies means first of all Q must be true, then P must be false. So here it is of implication. So here Q and as well as P. So first of all under Q, then later we have to see in the reverse manner Q and as well as P, Q and P. First of all Q must be true, and so Q must be true and P must be of false, then it implies, so here we will be getting it as false. So here Q implies P. Then now here we have to see in the reverse manner, so we must get T and F. T must be, so Q must be, the truth value of Q must be of true and the truth value of P must be of false. So here we have to see in the reverse manner T and F. T and F is not there. So T and F. So T and F is F and the remaining will be of true. Then now let us find out the implication of negation P and negation Q. So we have to see only the columns negation P, that is the third column, and as well as the negation Q, that is the fourth column. So we are finding the implication. So we have to see negation P must be of true, then the negation Q must be of false, then now that implies, so TF will be of F. We have to see under only negation P and negation Q, that is third column and fourth column. Then now here TF is F, so under third and fourth, so TF is not there, TF, here it is of TF. TF will be of F and the remaining will be of true. Then now the last one, so here we have to find out the contrapositive of the given conditional statement, that is P implies Q. So the contrapositive is of negation Q implies negation Q. So here first of all we have to see under negation Q, then later we have to see under negation P. That means first of all we have to see under the column number 1, this is of column number 2, this is of column number 3, and this is of column number 4, and this is of column number 5, 6, 7, and as well as this is of 8th column. Then in order to find out the contrapositive, we have to see negation Q implies negation Q, negation P, Q is of 4th column and negation P is of 3rd column. We have to see in the reverse manner, first of all 4th column, then 3rd column. So here negation, since we are finding negation implies, so first of all negation Q must be of T and negation P must be of false, then now TF will be of F. So here in the reverse manner we have to see TF is not there, TF it is there, T and F is of F and the remaining all will be of true. Then now, so this is these are the truth values of the converse of the conditional statement, and these are the TT, FT are the truth values of the inverse of the conditional statement. So here these are the truth values of the contrapositive of the conditional statement, that is P implies Q.